Hezbollah Crumbles: How Israel Took Down Iran's Most Powerful Proxy. Hezbollah once stood as the crown jewel of Iran's regional strategy. Born in Lebanon's civil war, hardened in battles with Israel and supplied through Syria, it became the most powerful non-state military force in the Middle East. Its arsenal rivaled that of armies, its tunnels and smuggling routes stretched across borders, and its propaganda machine gave it influence far beyond Lebanon. For years, Hezbollah seemed untouchable, but by the mid-2020s, that image collapsed. The fall of Hezbollah was not sudden. It was the result of a sustained campaign, fought in silence, in code, in shadows, and only occasionally with open fire. Israel reshaped the battlefield, using intelligence and technology to dismantle Hezbollah piece by piece. The first blows came in communications. Radios and encrypted phones, once trusted by Hezbollah, became weapons turned against them. Israeli operatives penetrated networks and planted devices that transformed calls into death sentences. Commanders learned to fear answering their phones. Assassinations decapitated Hezbollah's leadership, spreading fear and mistrust within its ranks. Surveillance followed. Satellites and drones mapped Hezbollah's tunnels, depots, and convoys. What was once buried beneath Beirut's suburbs or Syria's deserts was laid bare. Supply lines from Iran through Iraq and Syria were severed. Convoys carrying advanced missiles never reached Lebanon. The lifeline was cut. Leadership suffered blow after blow. Not just field commanders, but financiers, logisticians, and engineers were eliminated. The once tight hierarchy fractured. Rumors of informants bred paranoia. Meetings were delayed, orders contradicted. Hezbollah's reputation for discipline crumbled into suspicion and chaos. Israel also attacked Hezbollah's economic base. Charities and companies tied to the group were sanctioned. Lebanese banks froze accounts. International pressure starved Hezbollah of cash. At home, supporters grew restless. Funerals of fighters multiplied while poverty deepened in Shiite communities. The promise of resistance was replaced by disillusion. By 2025, Israel had shifted from containment to dismantlement. Precision airstrikes in Syria destroyed missile depots. Along the southern border, tunnel networks were discovered and demolished. What Hezbollah envisioned as an invasion route into Israel became a graveyard of collapsed concrete. The defining moment came with the death of Hassan Nasrallah. For decades, he was Hezbollah's voice and symbol. His speeches rallied crowds and instilled fear in enemies. His sudden death in 2025 left Hezbollah leaderless. The organization became a body without a head, staggering under pressure. Israel's campaign worked not through brute force alone, but by exploiting vulnerabilities. Hezbollah's reliance on foreign supply, on centralized leadership, and on the myth of invincibility. By weaponizing intelligence, technology, and psychology, Israel dismantled Iran's strongest proxy. Today, Hezbollah no longer resembles the titan it once was. Its fighters are scattered, its arsenals diminished, and its command hollow. Lebanon, long held hostage to its power, is left to rebuild. For Iran, the collapse of Hezbollah is more than a defeat. It marks the unraveling of its regional axis of resistance. The fall of Hezbollah is not only the story of a militia's destruction, it is a case study in how a state, leveraging technology and strategy, can dismantle a non-state giant. The myth has crumbled. The resistance has fallen. The Middle East has entered a new chapter.